Let it be. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Yadavidya Vilasena Bhuta Bhautika Srishtaya Tam Naumi Paramatmanam Sachidananda Vigraham. Okay. So, aim of Vedanta, I am sure. Yeah, Upasana and all we saw last time. Sure, that is cleared, or are there any questions? Because 2 classes, I think we will complete this. At least this month, we will complete the text. I know one part I still have to do, that I will do later. Yeah. So, any questions, or it's fine?
Swamiji,
Yeah.
In the last class, there was this one particular shloka where he says Nirvishesham Param Brahma Sakshat Kartum. Is it Anishvara?
Sakshatkara is direct knowledge. Direct, immediate knowledge is called Sakshatkara.
Yes, and after that the word he uses, is it Anishvara or is it Ishvara? Swamiji? There is a
1 second.
Kartum Anishvara.
Nirvishesham Param Brahman Sakshat Kartum Anishvaraha. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does Anishvara in this context mean? Is
Okay.
it Ishvara?
Those who cannot understand directly the Ishvara, that is Sakshat Kartum, those who cannot get it, for them Saguna Brahma Upasana is given. So their Ishvara is used in sense of Nirguna. Yeah. Therefore, those who cannot get that, yeah, because minds are too wavering, minds are too not steady enough. Yeah. And there are plenty of people who just can't accept the fact you are Ishvara. You know? Especially those who from birth are born in what you call Dvaita Sampradayas. Okay? Those who are born in those Sampradayas and from child, see, nobody when you are born really bothers whether you are Dvaitin, Advaitin, etc. Who bothers? None of us bother, did we? We are open to all influences. But there are certain families, okay, like if you belong to, say, Ahobila Mata, for example, okay, and you have been following that Vaishnava Sampradaya very thoroughly, very religiously, okay, then not only following the ritualistic aspect, which is not a problem at all, the philosophical aspect, if you have been following, then it becomes a little bit difficult to make that shift. Yeah. Makes it a bit difficult to make that shift. Yeah. Because, okay. Yeah. So it's for those people. Yeah. Or if you have strong bhakti traditions, very strong bhakti, you know, then to say that the abode of worship and you are one and the same, मुश्किल हो जाता है. No. Because their understanding of Ishvara is limited. Ishvara, understanding of Ishvara is another superhuman being. Actually, they are reducing Ishvara to Superman. Yeah. Like if you look at all this Avenger films, you know, Thanos, one of the gods, etc. What god? I mean, just a super being. Yeah. So that way. then it becomes difficult. I remember one of my Guru Bhai's uncle. My Guru Bhai got very excited about the whole thing. And he told his uncle about Advaita and things like that. And that man actually got upset about it. Yeah. He actually got upset. Anger, grief, everything mixed up together. So I told him, see, he's not ready for all this, let him be. Reva de. Yeah. We can see about it later on. Yeah. When the time is right, that time we can look into it. Yeah. Not an issue. Yeah. So those things will happen. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. So that is why the understanding of Ishvara is everything becomes important. In the unfoldment, minimum abhinna nimitta upadana karanam is Ishvara. If that happens, then you are at least expanding your understanding of Ishvara as the totality. And then everything is sacred, everything is divine. Even in the initially, if you take I am part of the whole thing, still it's okay. It's easier to make that step. That's why I think Vishishta Advaita, Dvaita, etc. were all stepping stones, They were all stepping stones to understanding Advaita. Yeah. Even though they came later, yeah. So stepping stones, fine. Okay. Then summing up that, in conclusion, he is saying, Nirguna Brahma Sakshatkaravats na lokantara gamanam. One who has got Nirguna Brahma Sakshatkara, meaning Atma Jnanam. He is clarifying by saying Nirguna Brahma Atma Jnanam. If you gain that, okay, na lokantara gamanam. There is no more travel for you after death. Go to heaven, go to Pitraloka, go to Swarga, go to Brahma, all that is not there. Na tasya prana utkramanti iti shrutehe. He's quoting the Shruti to support it, because what other support you have other than the Shruti to talk about these things? Therefore the Shruti has said, pranaha na utkramanti. Pranas don't rise up. Okay. Kintu yavat prarabdha karma kshayam sukha dukkhe anubhaya paschat pravarjate. What happens? Until prarabdha is over, the worldly sukha dukkha he goes through. Prarabdhaya arpitam swavapuhu. The body is offered to what? Prarabdha. Everyone is same. This guy does it consciously, that's all. So whatever experience in life you have to go through, and life will bring you experiences. Even if you are sitting down in a kutia in Rishikesh, life will give you experiences. Yeah. They'll be there. You can't avoid it. Pujya Swamiji himself never thought of coming down to teach. In fact, they offered him an electricity connection in his kutia. Kutia means what? Thatched roof and everything, okay? Electricity connection. He said, no, I don't want it. Then he took the connection only because he was using a small lamp or something, and that caught fire and the kutia burned down. So after that he accepted an electric connection, so that these type of things won't repeat. It was 64, 1964 this was. All right, he's sitting down there. 67, Swami Chinmayanji had a heart attack when he was speaking in Delhi. So he told a couple of people from the hospital, take a car, go, get Daya to complete the lectures, because the lecture series is going on. You can't cut it short. And that time, no landlines also. Even during my time, landlines were barely functional. From Rishikesh to Hardwar was a trunk call, 21 kilometers. You had to book a trunk call. And Swami Shuddhananda will book a trunk call. I'll say, Swamiji, I will go to Hardwar, talk to the person, finish that work and come back. I have done that, come back, and the trunk call has still not come through. I'm talking of Rishikesh, 20 kilometers. You take the local bus, you reach in 1 hour. including walking to the bus stop, etc. 1 hour you are there, you have finished the work half an hour and come back, 2.5 hours. Truck call is still not. This was the condition in my time. Then you can imagine the condition 20 years earlier, almost 15 years earlier, how it would have been. Okay. So the car came. He told somebody has had a heart attack, this. Okay, we picked up his jola. Okay. What about Kutia? Some books and all are there, it's safe. So he told that Avadut Baba by the side, thoda Delhi जाना पड़ता है, urgent है, गुरुजी का तबीयत बेरा हमारे. I will. हाँ मैं कुटिया संभाल लेगा आपकी कोई बात. That guy was big boss of Purana Jhadi. So even if you are staying like that, prarabdha will call you. Prarabdha will call you. He never thought he is going to teach and create 250 teachers. He never thought of that. But it happened. Anyway, so prarabdhaya arpitam sopaho. So according to your prarabdha, you, yeah? I'm coming to that. Yeah, I'm coming to that. Okay. Yavat prarabdha kamakshayam sukha dukkhe anubhavatah. Paschad pravrutate. Meaning what? After that, he is liberated from this body also. Living, he was a Jivan Mukta. When prarabdha is over, he gains Videha Mukti. Okay? Because body also dropped. Yeah. No other body to be taken because avidya etc. is gone. So karma etc. is gone. There is no ahankara left to take another body. He remains a Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman. That's what it is. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Now, because he has mentioned prarabdha there is a discussion a bit on karma. Okay? Prasangavashat. Nanu kshiyante chasi karmani tasmin drishte paravare ityadi shrutiya jnanagni sarva karmani bhasmasat kurute tata ityadi smrutiyascha jnanasya sakala karma kshaya hetutva nischaye sati prarabdha karma avasthanam anupapannam iti chetna. Hey, what are you talking about? Prarabdha karma, etc. Kshiyante chasi karmani asmin drishte paravare. Undaga. Correct? Kshiyante chasi karmani asmin drishte paravare. And Jnanagni bhasmasat kurute. Where is that from? Gita, exactly, from the Gita. Okay. Therefore, all karmas are destroyed. How is a prarabdha karma surviving? Correct? All karmas are destroyed. How is a prarabdha karma surviving? That's the Purapaksha. He says, no, that's not true. He says, because there is other shrutis. Tasya tavadeva chiram yavanna mimokshev atha sampretsya. So there is some time for him to drop the body, to be freed from the body, there is some time. Ityadi shrutya. Na abhuktam kshiyate karma ityadi smrutyascha. Abhuktam karmaha na kshiyate. Okay. Abhuktam karma na hashi. Prarabdha karma has to be gone through. Ityadi smrutyacha. Utpadita karya karma vyati rektanam. Utpaditam. What is already born? It's already set in motion. It's already set in motion. The body is on. Mind is on. Why? Prarabdha karma vashat. So when will it get over? In between you gain knowledge. Okay? Avidya gone. You are no more finite entity. You are Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman. Correct? But body and mind will continue because prarabdha karma is for body and mind. It is not for the Atma. It is not for the Atma. It's for the body and mind. So body and mind has been set in motion. So it will continue. Okay? That's why the other Shruti is there. Therefore, utpadita karya karma vyatiriktanam. Other than this, sanchit karmanam eva jnana vinashatva avagamat. Therefore, all sanchita karma, etc. of this person is gone. What about agami karma? Agami karma in terms of hereafter is not there. Supposing the wise person plants a tree, a sapling in his ashram is planted, and he is staying for 20 years after that. So in 20 years, what happens to that sapling? It becomes a tree, na? Agami karma hai kya nahi hai? Laukika agami karma will be there. Laukika agami karma will be there. Okay. According to his prarabdha, he is supposed to enjoy good health. But this wise person was a smoker. For 30 years, he used to smoke 2 packets a day. Then when he came to Vedanta, now he gave it up. So that lung compromise is there or not? Agami. You can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. That's agami karma. So, ihaloke, here, that much of agami karma will be there because that's again for the body and mind. But agami karma in terms of joining your sanchita karma, etc., that part is gone. The punya papa part is gone. That is gone. Punya papa, ihaloke, it is there. He does a ritual for loka sangraha. People will benefit from it. Na? Agami in the future. So, you have to understand that in context it has to be body and mind will continue. Therefore, you will say prarabdha will continue. No. Really speaking, prarabdha also doesn't continue. Why? Let us say this person has a prarabdha that he has to live another 20 years. Bore ho gaya yaar. Kitna karega? What is the point in living another 20 years? Chalo jala samadhi le lega. He walks into the Ganga and takes samadhi. What happens to the prarabdha? There is no jiva left for the prarabdha. Na? So it looks as though prarabdha continues. But he can cut it short at any time he wants. Samadhi le lo. Yeah. What is to stop a wise person from walking into the Ganga? Nothing. Yeah. Nothing is going to stop. Even students will not stop. Students will appeal to him. Swamiji, please don't do this. But if he wants to do it, students won't stop. They may plead with him, they may beg with him, they may cry with him. That also we may. But they won't stop him. Why? Because it's his choice. He has a right for it. Yeah. Like Puja Swamiji said, no more medication. We all accepted it. If he's saying that, it is his choice. He wants to go, fine. Go where? Into limitlessness, okay. Jivan Mukta by living, Videha Mukti. There is no other really speaking Videha Mukti. Now, Videha Mukti, sometimes you will call Krama Mukti as Videha Mukti. Krama Mukti is Brahma Loka, etc., as I explained earlier. That is there. But that is not a wise person. He becomes a wise person later. Because Brahmaji teaches him and he becomes a wise person. Before that he is close. He has done enough, but not yet completed the whole picture. Yeah. So, that is there. But all karmas are gone. It looks as though prarabdha karma continues. Yeah. What is the reason for the person to cut short prarabdha karma? Tell me that. What is the motivation? No motivation. Yeah. I mean, why should you cut short? Life is a problem. If life is a problem, then you are not gain knowledge. You have to say life is ananda. No? Yeah. So there is no motivation to cut short. Yeah. Except in cases like this, incurable illness, like I knew this person, Kailas Ashram. His job in the ashram was to distribute Bandara invitations to different ashrams. So, nobody thought of him as a great wise person or something because so he fell ill. He kept on bleeding. The best hospital available that time was Ramakrishna Mission Hospital in Haridwar. They took him there, said nothing can be done. Take him back to the ashram, make him comfortable. So he heard this, and when they brought him back to the ashram in someone's car, they brought him back. He went to his room, sat down in samadhi and went. Well, I'll be a burden to others. See, nobody ever thought that Kaligiri, we didn't even remember his name. Giri was a sannyasi surname. Like Saraswati is mine, his was Giri. First name, what it was, nobody knew. He was very dark. They used to call him Kaligiri, Kaligiri for short. And he went like that. Yeah. So barring instances like that, usually a wise person doesn't do this. Yeah. Though, if you are looking at big names, Swami Rama did it. Swami Rama did it at Uttarkashi. Yeah. He did it at Uttarkashi. In front of Kailas Ashram, Uttarkashi, he did it. Yeah. Yeah. So, his choice. How can you say a wise person should do this or should not do that? Even the Veda doesn't say what you should do or shouldn't do. Yeah. So, I have to keep that in perspective. Okay. Then he says, Sanchitam Dividam, Sukrutam Dushkrutam cha. All your Sanchita karma can be classified two broad categories. The good, the bad, the ugly, like that. Sukrutam, what good you have done. Because you lived many lifetimes, you have done a lot of good things also. You have lived many lifetimes, you have done a lot of bad things also. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So it's all the bad that impels you to come for moksha, okay? Yeah. If you are goody, your moksha also becomes very weak. Thanda. Yeah. Moksha is thanda. I'm a good human being. I don't hurt anybody. I do all the right things. You think such a person will come for moksha? Really? You have to look at life and understand when they say Pariksha Loka and what it is about, you know. Yeah. थोड़ा गड़बड़ किया है लाइफ में, हाँ बहुत किया है. अच्छा, then you, अरे freedom, I don't want to suffer for all that moksha. There is truth in it, even though I am presenting it as a joke, okay? Yeah. All right. So, sukrutam dushkrutam cha. Tatha cha shrutihi. Tasya putraha dayam upayanti. His children will get his inheritance. Meaning, if he has a flat, a house, some bank account, etc. And if he was a married man before, then his children will get all that. Legal succession will go. Then what happens? Unless, of course, in a will you leave it to someone. That is now. Those days, this was common practice. Okay? Okay. Suhradaha sadhu krityam. All the good deeds he has done goes to all his well-wishers. Because they wished him well, they supported him, they helped him. So all the good things, good karma goes to them. Vishantaha papakrityam. All the papa karmas will go to those people who hate him or do things against him. I pity those people who are inimical to me. Poor guys, halat ho jayega. Really, I'm not joking. Halat ho jayega. And some people are already seeing it happening. Okay. Yeah. So all the papa karmas go to all the people who hate you, you're inimical to you. Okay? No, don't take it too literally, okay? This is just a way of presenting it, because you know there is this whole Sanchita karma. You know it has to go somewhere. So now what do you say? Kiske liye jayega? So some explanation is given. Okay? Yeah. Puja Swamiji used to say, forget all this, just goes to Ishvara for infrastructure needs. Yatha, example is also there, logic is there. Like a person dies without any heirs, without any successors, this, that, without any will, what will happen to that bank account? Now go to the state after 3 years. No? The state use it for whatever necessary. So same way here, it goes. Yeah. So all the karma will go like that. So another way of looking at it. What does it matter? To the wise person or to the student? It doesn't really matter. Yeah. The students are not after punya from the wise person. The students are after knowledge from the wise person. Yeah. They want the knowledge. Yeah. Yeah. So they are not bothered about it. Yeah. So this is meant to keep the devotees happy, okay? Because every wise person has some devotees, or sometimes that can be a problem. Yeah. Nanu Brahma Jnana Moola Ajnana Nivrto Tat Karya Prarabdha Karmanam Api Nivrte Katam Jnaninam Deha Dhara Anuma Prabhadyate iti chet. He is raising the same question again. Some Purvapaksha. He says, Brahma Jnanat Moola Jnanam is gone. Moola Jnanam, that nothing. Therefore, he says, how can prarabdha karma continue? Therefore, how can deha dharanam upapadyate? How can he have a body, etc.? That means, according to the Purvapaksha, the moment you understand Tattvamasi, you must drop down dead. Nobody will come for the camp. महावाक्य विचार है कोई आएगा नहीं. आश्रम में also says don't teach it. सबको गंगा में डालना पड़ेगा एक का बाद एक. प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. ओके या अभी एक दो आश्रम कैन मैनेज बट सो मेनी. So all that becomes a problem. Okay. He says, now he is giving you another explanation. Okay, Baba. You are so stuck on that thing now. Here, take another action. Apratibadha jnana seva jnana nivartaya prarabdha karmasya pratibandhaka dashayam ajnana nivartehe anangekarat. All right, Baba, take it like this. That if your knowledge is without any pratibandhakas, then all your karmas are destroyed. Okay? You will go. So now take it, you have knowledge, all right, but the pratibandhaka of prarabdha karma is continuing. Knowledge is not compromised, but the pratibandhaka called prarabdha karma is continuing, so your body will not drop. That much avidya will be there in you. This is another explanation. See, the problem comes because okay, he'll say it later, also he'll come later, but I am bringing it here in connection with this. Okay? Let us, what is it being there destroyed? Is ajnanam, avidya being destroyed or maya shakti being destroyed? Your avidya, na? Maya shakti is Ishvara. How is Ishvara's ajnanam being going to be destroyed? Ishvara's maya shakti is destroyed by you gaining knowledge. Your avidya goes. If your avidya goes, you gain moksha. And your prarabdha karma continues because that is part of Ishvara's order. Maya shakti is part of Ishvara's order. Prarabdha karma is part of Ishvara's order. So that will continue. World will continue. It's not that after knowledge suddenly the world disappears. Body disappears, world disappears, then you'll be saying, where am I? Not who am I, where am I? Yeah, it doesn't happen like that. Maya Shakti continues. So the world continues. Experiences continue. That's why I often tell the story of Ananda, Buddha student. Buddha declares, the flowers have showered for Ananda. It's a Buddhistic expression. And the flowers are showered means heavens are showered flowers on him, meaning you have become a wise person. So now all the other students are inspired. Arey, one of us, Buddha we put high up there, but this is one of us have gone gain knowledge. They all run to Ananda. And he is sitting in, come on Ananda. Buddha has declared you as a wise person. Now that you are a wise person, how do you find the world? Looks around. All these champions are as miserable as ever. Yeah. The world doesn't change. Yeah. You know, there are all these new age thinkers. New age stupidity, I call it. If you gain wisdom, you are perfect. You will never fall from any illness. Everyone won't gain knowledge then, you know. Like how everybody is going to yoga for health. They are not going to health for mano nigraha, etc. Chitta vritti nirodha. Uske liye thodi jata hai. Health ke liye ja raha hai. 1% may be going for something more. Yeah. But everyone wants health. So everyone will come to Vedanta also like that. Not true. Okay. Most wise people will have some problem or the other, health problem or the other. Well, it's natural now. Body is old, aging. Some health problem will come up. Very few of us are blessed with total health. No? Yeah. Once you cross 80, 85, etc. Robust health, very few of us have. Yeah. Very few of us have. Some issue or the other will be there. Some nimitta will be there for you to go. Yeah. Something or the other will come up. After all, it's a used and abused body. Especially if you have led a full life, done all sorts of stuff with your body. You know. Yeah. So, some wear and tear, this, that, etc. is natural. So, some illness, etc. is not natural. It happens. May not be anything major, but small things will be there. Prarabdha will bring it even if everything is fine. So to say you will enjoy perfect health on realization, etc. is a bluff. Okay? He is saying without understanding anything. Yeah. Then a wise person during COVID time need not wear a mask. Why perfect health will enjoy? COVID cannot affect him. But all the wise people I knew were very sensible and they wore masks. Why? Because sensible. This is body. We are not talking about perfection of the body or perfection of your mind. We are talking about the limitlessness that you are. Yeah, that is only absoluteness that is there. Everything else is a finite entity, therefore will go through its finite experiences. Can't avoid that. Yeah. So after knowledge also there can be prarabdha karma will continue, illness will continue, all these things will happen. Okay. Yeah. Therefore prarabdha continues. The idea is this. Prarabdha continues for the body and mind, therefore that goes on. That goes on. Yeah. So whatever prarabdha vashat will come. Yeah. Prarabdha vashat, a lot of stuff can happen. Yeah. For an ignorant and the wise person, the people you meet in life are prarabdha. What type of students you get is also prarabdha, isn't it? What type of people comes to you? What type of people will help you? Yeah. Suddenly from somewhere someone turns up whom you didn't know, helping you out with something. And people who counted on, they are not in a position to help you. Yeah. This will happen. This game will go on because it's all prarabdha. What you meet in life is prarabdha. How you meet it is your choice. And the wise person, there's total acceptance. Okay. You want to do something about it, do. You have to recognize this. I remember another incident. Okay. Puja Swamiji was talking in Bombay. I used to organize talks for him every year. So this was somewhere in the 90s. And he happened to mention when 2-3 of us were sitting along, late 90s, that there is a sore on his tongue which is not healing. I said, how long? Swamiji, how long has it been there? 2 weeks. So without even checking up with him, I just picked up the phone. A friend of mine is working in Bombay Hospital. He was staying in West End, just across the road. I said, Uma, I want a favor from you. Huh? What is it? And Swamiji has got a sore on his tongue which is not healing for 2 weeks. I'm getting a kit and coming immediately. I got him tested for cancer. It turned out to be benign, no problems. Just needed some gel and some B complex vitamins, that's it. But you have to check it out, no? My God, how much flack I faced. I said, you can tell anything you want to tell, it is my guru. I know what the body can go through, prarabdha vashat, you know. And all of us putting nonsense in his body. So I know how much it can go. And I know his previous habits also. So I know. Yeah. What is possible. So I will get it checked out. Yeah. So Swamiji himself said, why? If it is, what can be done? I said, Swamiji, 101 things can be done. We can make you as good as new. Yeah. Okay then, get it tested. This I told him after I had phoned him. He said, come. She's a pathologist and a researcher at that. Yeah. Because prarabdha vashat, anything can happen. It's important to understand it, that prarabdha will continue. If a wise person goes through sadhe sati, there will be problems in sadhe sati. Even for a wise person. For the body, mind, it will go through some hassles. Some leg injury, something like that will happen. Yeah. I woke up from sleep one day to have a ligament tear. In sleep, kidhar jayega? I am not someone who gets nightmares of enemies attacking me and I'll do my kicking and punching in deep sleep. I don't. Yeah. The bedsheet is barely crumpled when I get out. Prarabdha vashat, everything can happen. Okay, so understand this, that prarabdha will continue. Otherwise, why should a wise person get a heart attack? Because he has a heart. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now there is another question connected with this. Okay. Is moksha for everyone or not? Okay. Look at this. Nanu evam api tatma jnanad ekasya mukto sarva mukti syat avidyaya ekatvena tan nivarto kvachid api samsara yogaditi chet na ishtapatyehe tekaha. Maya is one, avidya is one, correct? Therefore, if one person gains mukti, everybody should get mukti because avidya is gone. Avidya is one, avidya is gone. So one person says ishtapatyehe. That's desirable, right? But does it happen? It doesn't happen. Does it happen like that? Let us say every generation one person got moksha. Everyone in the generation gained moksha. ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. It doesn't happen. Puja Swamiji got moksha. All of us should also get moksha. Doesn't happen. Okay. See, these type of arguments come, hypothetical questions come because of not understanding certain things. Okay? Because of not understanding certain things. Okay. Aparetu etad dosha parihara eva indro mayabhihi iti bhavachana shuktya anugrahitam avidyaya jnanatvam angikartavyam mityahu. There is a statement in the Upanishad which says Indra Maya Bihi Purva Rupameti. Through Maya, Indra the Lord gained many forms. Therefore, Maya is used in the sense of plural there. Therefore, he says, based on that statement, you have to take avidya as Nana. Logical. One Maya Shakti. Okay, let me give you the sum of the arguments. Okay. There is one Maya Shakti. Agreed. But this Maya Shakti is manifest in a billion minds. Correct? So, when you are negating your ignorance, what is being negated? Your ignorance or Maya Shakti? Your ignorance. No? If your ignorance is being negated, then you gain moksha. Because bandha karanam is avidya. So you negated your avidya. But avidya still exists in somebody else's mind. Otherwise there is no need to teach. Where is the need to teach? Where is the need for a teacher? There should be one teacher, one guru. Every generation requires one teacher, one guru. 300 teachers are not necessary. Correct? Every generation, one teacher, one guru. They will take care of every generation. Doesn't happen. Because it is not that Maya is plural. Avidya is manifest in different minds. Therefore, avidya is many, Maya is one. This is the stand. Okay? This is the stand that you take. Therefore, saying that, he continues by saying, all right. Okay. Anyetu ekeva avidya tasya ashaya avidyaya jiva bhedena brahma swarupa avarna shakti nanaha. Another explanation. Avidya is one, but avidya has got two shaktis, avarna shakti and vikshepa shakti. Therefore, because there are many jivas, there are many avarna shakti and vikshepa shakti. That is plural. Avidya may be one, but this is plural. Okay. Nana. Tatha cha yasya brahma jnanam tasya brahma swarupa avarna shakti vishishta avidya nashaha. Therefore, whoever gains knowledge, he negates his avarna vishishta avidya. His avidya, which has got avarna shakti, is negated. Therefore, again it comes to individual effort and individual thing. Natu anyam prati, not for somebody else. In other words, each person has to negate their avidya. Iti upagama, naiva muktoho sarva muktihi. Na eka muktoho sarva muktihi. By one person getting mukti, others don't get mukti. Yeah, unfortunately. Huh?
Others get mukti from that person.
Exactly, mukti se mukti ho jayega. Yeah. Therefore, everyone has to put in their own efforts to gain moksha. Why? Even between husband and wife, it doesn't happen. Between parent and child, it doesn't happen. Father is a wise person. Son, otherwise. Generally. Because what the parents own up, the children disown. They may even look at it. You try to get your children introduced into Vedanta. Doesn't happen. They may come at 40, not before that. Because samskara hai thoda. They remember, hey, Swami was fun, yaar. He's a nice guy. You could talk anything with him. Because during the childhood days, they'll come and say, and it's fun. It's fun being with the Swami. So that much they will remember. And later on, but 40 or something, they will come. Therefore, it is not the parents son will automatically get it. Husband, wife will automatically get it. Husband-wife punya can go here and there. You know, the dice is loaded against the men even in the Shastra. If you are a family unit, okay, husband and wife, and the man is doing all the puja karma, etc., half goes to the wife. She doesn't have to do anything. She has to make the prasad and give it to you. That much she has to do, that's all. Half punya is hers. The wife does some puja at home. Husband is busy working. The whole punya is hers. Unless she makes a special sankalpa that my husband should also be helped. Otherwise, the whole thing goes to her. So even punya papa, there is a bias, okay, in favoring the woman. Only religion in the world where there is a bias favoring the woman. All other religions, there is bias for the men, not woman. Yeah. The papa that men do is restricted to the men. The papa that women do affects the man. This is Dharma Shastra, okay? Yeah. Why? Because in the Dharma Shastra, they looked at the men as the head of the family. Therefore, the head is responsible. Yeah. If I run an organization and someone does something wrong, I'm still responsible, I'm still accountable. No? It affects me. It's the same way here. Yeah. If you're the head of the family, you'll be accounted by this also. Good, that is personal. It belongs to her. Yeah. See, organizational thinking. If one person, an employee gets an increment, does the boss automatically get an increment? No, no. Because that is his. He has earned it. Same way, organizational thinking comes into family also when dharma is concerned. Itna hi baat hai. Okay. 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 नैव एकमुक्ति सर्वमुक्ति अतएव यावत् अधिकारम अवस्थित अधिकार कारणम इत्यादि. He's quoting from the Brahma Sutras, okay? It's a sutra, 3rd chapter, I think, Brahma Sutras. Ityasmin adhikarne adhikara purushanam utpattana tattvajnananam indradinam deha dharana anupapattim ashanka adhikara pada adhikara padaka prarabdha karma samapti anantaram videhe kalvelemiti siddha anvitam. This question was raised. Indra went and studied with Brahmaji, he gained knowledge. Then how come he is still ruler of heaven? Similarly, Agni, Vayu, etc. gained knowledge. Yama gained knowledge. Yama was a teacher of Vedanta also in Kathopanishad. So how do they continue in their positions? He says, because that position is connected with their prarabdha. They have done enough karma in previous lifetimes to earn that position. So that prarabdha is for the whole kalpa. Whole kalpa. So they will have to continue there. There is no choice. There is no choice for them. Like how you have to continue in this prarabdha. Okay? As a human being, you have to continue. So similarly, they have to continue as Indra. And continuing as an Indra, part of the game is you have to rule heaven. You have to be the Adhipati of heaven. Similarly, continuing in as Yama, clearing agent. On earth, सबको visa देने का है. Which visa will depend upon your karma phala. पितृलोक जाएगा, स्वर्गलोक जाएगा, ब्रह्मलोक जाएगा, या नरक जाएगा. Clearing it. That is his job. It continues. Yeah. Yeah. So prarabdha karma continues, their positions continue. So similarly, your prarabdha continues, your continues. As long as there is prarabdha, life continues. That way we are better off in some ways. Why? We can choose to drop certain roles. Indra can't drop his role as Indra. But this person was a king. decided, bas ho gaya abhi, sannyas le lega, you can. Buddha did it. Prarabdha is also you can change certain things, not completely. Like, understand this prarabdha, Krishna. There was a great king, Tamil Nadu, Rajaraja Chola. Okay. Gangai Kanda Chola, he is called. The one who went on a victory march up to the Ganga from Trichy all the way to the. Okay. So his father, when he was a prince, his father with the elder son on the right, younger son on the left, was sitting. And a great astrologer visited the kingdom. So naturally, the father, wanting to know the future of his sons, gave them both the horoscope. So he pointed to the younger one and said, this man will be a great king. He'll achieve greatness, that, lot of things. So the father said, you mean this guy? He is going to inherit the throne. He says, nothing doing. I'm talking about your younger son. My words will never become false. The younger one will do it. This is of his fate and the fate of the kingdom. Naturally, a prince's fate is connected with the kingdom. Can't be without that. So the elder one is a bit upset. Father is a bit upset because this is a disruptive force. And the whole thing is a disruption. Acceptable, but disruption all the same. So the younger one stands up. He says, I'm going to falsify your words right now. He says, how? He called the Raja Purohit. He is also there. Please come. Prepare for the Parivraja Homa. I am taking sannyasa now. Today. I am taking sannyasa today. And he took sannyasa and walked away. Now what happens to your prarabdha? His prarabdha, by his force of his will, by purushartha, he has changed it. But the prarabdha is also connected with the kingdom. Because the prince, this is not a prince in isolation. So the elder one decided, hey, this is the fate of the kingdom. Let me see if I can do what was said for the younger one. And he managed it. Became a great king. He seized the moment. You are as much a product of your times as a creator of your times. So don't take prarabdha also as final. Okay? It's not final. A lot of changes can be done. Otherwise, why do we ever do prayaschitta karma? Why do we do homas, this, that, etc.? To change all that, na? Arey, marriage mein problem hai. Why? Kala Sarpa yoga is there. Go, Kuki Subramanya, do a Kala Sarpa puja there. Or go to Trayambakeshwar, do a Kala Sarpa puja. Or come to my priest, do a Kala Sarpa puja with him. Okay, manageable now. You may still have some ups and downs because you can't completely eradicate, but 80% is okay. That's a great marriage. No? Yeah. So, all these pariharams, etc., are meant for that, to modify your prarabdha. So, it's never fixed. So, don't take these as fixed things. Okay? Prasangavashat. Okay? There is more to it, but I will complete it next class with any questions you may have. And there is still one topic left which I will do. So, probably next 2 classes may go. This month may go on that. And after Diwali, we can start the Brahma Sutras. Okay? Yeah. So, I have not put up the PDF in the... Have I put it up in the group? No, I'll put it up in the group. Some of you attended before have the books. Otherwise, the PDF I'll put onto the group. You can just take a printout or read on the laptop or computer, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay? Good place to stop. Om Tat Sat. Take care. Have a nice day.